potential for a
potential for a pool.
Oh.
And there's no solar.
And there's no
Just in case you're wondering.
Roy's here.
All right, are we ready to put in your bids? Here's some pictures.
Oh, you gotta write it down. Don't tell us.
Here's the specs.
Okay, hold on.
We have 625,
649.
610,
649.
649, 749.
We have 850 on Zoom, 850 twice actually.
795. All right, we have 850 on Zoom and 925. 780. What is yours? 650. 650. What you got?
That's 650. I'll eat my hat.
Marvin, you play?
Yeah.
What you got?
695.
All right. Everybody got their guesses in?
Yeah.
Drum roll! We have 925 on Zoom.
Yeah, somebody had
925.
Congratulations.
That was good.
Who do we have? Who was our winner? Janine Baker. All right.
You have cup.
Hey, so you there?
I love all
Okay. Next one.
All right, everybody ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Only got 2.
All right, we have West Palmdale. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, built in 1986. 1901 square feet, 7,876 square foot lot.
Ooh. Ah.
All right, are you ready to put in your bids?
620.
A lot of shade. A lot of shade.
A lot of shit. A lot of shit.
A lot of shade. Come on, Zoom. Let's get some. I love it. No, I laughed. I love it.
We have 675, 585, 614,
649.9. 649.9.
610. All right, everybody got your bids in? Andrew, what is that? Okay, drum roll!
Who got our 520? Nobody got 520?
Anybody close to 520?
Was everybody over?
Everybody over?
475?
That's
She won both. All right.
495.
Oh, Marvin won. Oh. Sorry, Janine.
So Marvin's our winner.
And I seen that house too. I couldn't think.
You're like,
Damn, I think it was $499. I think so. I was like, I almost said it to $499, and I was like, I see that house. It was $499.
All right, thank you everybody for playing. Remember, on track, on contract.
Gigi will see it on your complaint. Make sure. Patty will see it on your CDA. I will see it. Okay, so do we have any May birthdays in here right now? Anyone?
Any what?
May birthdays.
Sure got a lot of birthdays in the office.
Go, Jack!
And Jimmy,
Stop.
Jimmy, stand up.
Jimmy, happy birthday.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday!
We do birthday. Okay, bucket fills. Do we have any? Let's see here. We have Jeff White is a capper. I gotta see everybody in here now with our cap. So congratulations to Jeff. We have Andrew Briones. commission until then.
Nice.
That's something to strive for.
Wow.
We also have headshots coming, guys. Now with all the marketing springtime events, all those things. If you guys want to freshen up your headshot, get a headshot. If you don't have one, do any of those things. You guys can come in. We're gonna have it on this Friday, okay?
So tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So yes,
Nice.
come ready.
How much are they?
They are free to you guys. So come in here. Don't bring a whole wardrobe and go photo shoot. Just kidding.
You can.
Just kidding. You can. We've had agents come in and do a couple like little outfit changes depending on what they're gonna do it for. So come in and take advantage of that, guys. Now Andrew and Jimmy will come up here to talk about the hike that's gonna be happening.
What's up, everybody? So you guys should have the flyer on all your tables. So Saturday we're doing just a quick little meet. What is it? What's the word? Meet and greet? No, like intermediate. It's like it's just a very entry level hike.
Not intermediate.
Moderate. Moderate.
Right.
It's not that crazy. It looks intimidating. It's family.
This says beginner
It's
friendly.
beginner. It is beginner friendly.
It is beginner friendly and
Yeah. It's not intermediate. It's beginner. So it's just stairs. It's not as big as the stairs like Santa Monica or Carson. Those are big stairs that people go up and down and work out.
These are
pretty-
social media stairs. They look scary and cool online, but you see them in person.
But we can go up it a few times and get a good workout. There's a little trail too. You can do around a little hill if you want to do a little hike. But it's for us to get out there and get our blood flow going, and it's Saturday morning when
Connect with the fellow agents, especially if you're newer.
I want to go.
Yeah.
We'll see you Saturday. So we're meeting there. We're meeting there Saturday at 9.
How about the shirt?
The shirts, we do have KW Fit shirts for sale. If you're interested in those, come find me or Victoria, and we'll coordinate that. We do have a limited supply, limited sizing, so get them while they last.
Yeah, guys, this is the
Well, you
second
guys
time
think
Fit has done these stairs. The first time they're not that bad. Like when we showed up, they were like, "Oh, this is it."
We were a little
Like it
disappointed the
wasn't
first
so
time.
crazy. There's people with their kids that are like 3 and 4 going up the stairs, so it wasn't so crazy.
That's another thing too, is family friendly. So if you want to bring your spouses, your children, invite any of your vendors, you're more than welcome to. Just trying to get out, get some sunlight with your fellow KW agents and people in the business, network a little bit. Just a little twist on networking, I guess.
Yeah. Then just stay tuned. Fit will be having more events coming up, so just keep an eye out for everything that's gonna be coming.
One last thing too, if you guys would like to be included in like the event planning and what KW Fit's plans are, we do have our monthly KW Fit meeting. So if you'd like to be a part of that as well, come find me or any of our members with Victoria, Jimmy, or Carol, and we'll tell you when our next meeting is. So you can be a part of the next event plan.
All right.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Who's gonna go to the stairs?
I'll be there.
That raise your hands, everybody.
Come on, I go. You'll be there.
Okay.
And then we have Carol. Would you like to come up and talk a little bit about your class? Carol, with the good hair.
I can match the poster.
Hey.
So I have a class this Monday at 11 a.m. We're going to be talking about down payment assistance. We have a lot of new down payment assistance coming in right now that we've been closing, and we want to talk about them in detail and how you can use it for your business to promote it to your clients and get more clients. We're also going to be providing lunch. And if anybody has any requests, I am going to be doing a class 1 week yes, 1 week no. So let me know, and we can give a class in detail. If there's any topics, anything that you want to get to know more about, you're always more than welcome to drop by my office and let me know, and we can do a class about it too. Okay? So I'll see y'all on Monday, right?
Yes.
Thank you. It's everything. So, good question. Wade's asking me, is it a payback? Like, do you have to pay back the down payment assistance, or is it a grant? There's 2 ways to do it, as a grant and as a repayable down payment assistance. We're going to be talking about them both. What are the differences, and which one could benefit your client the most? Okay? No more, because then I'm going to be
I just happen to have a fire, but that's okay. No, I'm just teasing.
And Carol's great with that too. She's
I
great
know.
with working with first time
I know.
buyers and all
I've been
that.
trying.
Guys, who here did breakthrough 120? Okay, you did. You guys did some of them. Okay, Clara, I know you did it. So how do you guys like it? You like the class? It was full of.
It's like to me, it's like a refined Ignite.
It is. It's accountability, guys. It's what it is. Accountability, sometimes we get so caught up in our day-to-day that we forget the system that we should be following to become successful in these things. Any top producer that you see out there has a schedule. They follow a schedule. They have the discipline. If it's not on the calendar, it does not exist. So every Friday, JD is going to be hosting pretty much an accountability type group. He's going to go ahead and go over the wins, accountability. You're going to have a whole session where you do your lead gen. It's going to be a great way for you to do it. If you haven't done Breakthrough 120, you can still jump into this, get into the habit of doing it. And then the next time we bring Breakthrough 120, you can go ahead and jump in and you'll be 10 steps ahead of everyone else. Remember, with Breakthrough 120, you should, in 120 days, have 9 signed agreements. 9 signed agreements. In our current market, with our cap the way it is, you would be a capper. There's no reason to think about it that way. For 120 days, you could become a capper if you just follow the system. So there's no excuses. There's a system. You just discipline.
What time is it?
So it's gonna be
9 a.m.
9. So what time?
9 to what?
9 to 2.
9 to 12. I
To 12.
12. Sorry.
Yeah, 9 to 12. Okay.
My fault. I went too far.
So 9 to 12. But if you think about it, JD pointed out something this morning. Everyone's like 9 to 12. And so if you do that, that's enough for you to at least have your business jumpstart in the right direction. Then you have the rest of the day to do whatever it is you want that's extra. So think of it that way. From 9 to 12, you have everything done. You can go ahead and continue on.
And when does it start, or is it ongoing?
It's tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
So it'll be tomorrow. The Breakthrough 120 already finished last week, but it will be coming back. So this is something that you can do. Jump in now, get accountable. You can even watch the recordings. We do have a self-study one if you wanted to do it. So it's great. For 120 days, you can get 9 10 agreements and become a capper. That sounds good to me.
And it's only once a week?
It's once a week because that's just what they're doing to kind of get the whole rhythm going. But when you do the course is 5 days, every single day, from 10 to 2. And that is when you learn everything.
Does this
that you
cost?
need. No, it's included. So you gotta take advantage.
Take advantage.
We give you everything.
Yeah.
What is it? We lead the horse to water? Some of you don't
I
drink.
know.
So you gotta get it done. But that's the way you do it. If you want to become a capper, and you have goals and everything, we just made it easier for you to do that. Take advantage. And this is a great program, guys. We also have a workshop here. So this is, if you guys want to scan it, you guys can see listing strategies, transparency, and open markets. And you can check it all out. There's lots of stuff too on your guys' command through Connect. Okay, take advantage, go through there, start looking at things. I've had a lot of agents who come from other brokerages that are like, you guys have so much. You have so much available for me to learn from. Yeah, take advantage. It's there. Today we have 2 guest speakers that will be going over how, when you get those 9 signed agreements, how to get them through compliance, how to get them through your CDAs, and get paid. Because that's what we want.
Yes.
Okay? So come on up, ladies.
Push the button again.
I was waiting for you. Morning, everybody.
I'm not going in the middle. I'm going way behind the corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand right here back here.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
Right,
Thank you,
do-
Victoria.
There you go. Visual slide.
want to sit down?
All right, guys. Compliance is
No,
going to
no,
be
no.
perfect, right?
Yeah. How do I go to the next
Watch.
one?
Right. If you want to use this,
I'm like,
where can you push arrows?
Go to the next one. This way. Yep, that one.
Good look. Arrow back and forth.
Okay.
Ready to go, Angie?
All right. Well, this is page 7 of the RPA. And if you guys refer to it, on number 11, it's going to tell us what's statutory, like legally required, that has to be on every single file. And so it says,
Here, do you guys need us to zoom in? Is
Yeah.
that what's going on?
You'll make the
Here, here, give me 1 second.
page sentence.
Do we have any printouts, or can I make one?
Do we have any printer?
We
I
take copies
just
of
that
those.
one.
Okay.
We'll
here.
make
I'm
some
gonna make some copies. I'm gonna make copies.
Give
so
us
that
a
you
second,
guys
we'll
have
get you
them.
guys that. Meanwhile, she
And
goes
then
over it.
you'll
Okay?
have material.
Here you go, Angie.
Did you zoom it?
No, she's gonna make copies. So
Oh,
you can have
okay.
it physical.
All right, so it says statutory disclosures include but are not limited to a TDS, the natural hazard disclosure statement, Now those two are required on every file. I mean, unless it's an entity or a bank. I mean, a successor trustee or a bank, then we don't need the TDS. We need ESD. But for most of it, it's you have to have the NHD and the TDS. And then it says you have to if there was ever illegal substances done on the property, you have to disclose that. And then just dispatch that, you know, that construction defect form that we have. Like if you know that there's any of that, it has to be disclosed. If there's Mello-Roos, that has to be disclosed. Any of this is lines for being sued if you don't disclose it. And then if you know if it has industrial use or military ordinance, all that has to be disclosed. And so then it goes, I forgot what I was going to say here. Second upon such ones. Okay, then that's just how to fill out the TDS. Let me go to the next one.
Does it include the chicken thing? The chicken disclosure?
That's a Keller Williams disclosure. So that one's not required by law, but it's required by our law. So there's
Keller Williams law.
Yes, that's our one.
Yeah.
And then the lead disclosures, like if your house is built before 1978, you have to disclose it, and you have to use a lead paint disclosure. No ifs, ands, or buts. You can't disclose it on like an addendum and houses or on the SPQ how it asks what year it was built. You actually have to do the lead paint disclosure. And then when you get your paperwork in and you get the NHD paint report, it states on it if the home is in a high fire zone or not. You have to check that with every file, because if it's in a high fire zone, then we have to have the FHDS, and at the bottom of the FHDS is the home fire hardening disclosure. And so both of those have to be completed. And the fire hardening disclosure doesn't have a signature at the bottom of it. And so it still has to be, the questions still have to be answered on it.
If you're not in a high five.
No, only if you're in a high fire zone.
Right.
Now you guys have a copy, you take notes if you need to, but it is their copy.
Now this one, this electrical system inspection and disclosure. At the beginning of the year, I was told we were going to have a new disclosure added to our paperwork about the electrical system inspection, but somebody told me that it's in contract with the TDS, and I haven't been able to find it. So if you guys find it, awesome. But supposedly it is already disclosed in one of those items. I will get back to me later. I will figure it out. If I have to call Michelle Arvidsson, I will.
Oh, she got it.
And none of these are waived. Like you can't waive any of these. Like if say it's a successor trustee and they say that I don't have to sign this because it's a lead paint disclosure. No, you do have to sign it. You have to disclose it. And so they're not allowed to waive any of that.
If you're ever not sure, you can always call us or email us with the question, and we can confirm that for you.
And then other things in the house, if it's solar on it, it has to be disclosed, and you have to use the solar advisory. If there are balconies, like say it's a condo and it has balconies, then there's a form called, oh my gosh, I forget what it's called now, the wooden balcony and stairs addendum. And so you have to fill that out as well. That's the statutory item. So then we have this. This is our required items list. It's not very much stuff on it. But say we have the MLS, if it's not in the MLS and you have to fill out that MLS exclusion, what I need to know is what year the house was built. So everybody fills that out and they don't put what year the house was built, and I have to go research it. It's just aggravating. So yeah, if you do an MLS exclusion, make sure you include the year the house was built. And then the MCA, that's required for all files. We have to do an AVID in our office. Sometimes the selling agent will do on the TDS, they'll mark the box that they have nothing to note. And in that case, we wouldn't have to have their AVID. The TDS and SPQ, they're required for everybody except banks and successor trustees. Anybody else, any entity, they're all required to fill it out. Even if they're investors and they just bought the house, nope, they got to fill out a TDS and SPQ. The local area disclosures. Now that's only for the Antelope Valley that's required, but I know San Fernando has some, and I think Riverside has some. If you can get them, you can upload them, but I'm not going to flag you for not having them. Only the AV disclosure I'll return if you don't have it. And then that QS, that's a new requirement from Wendy, from escrow. Now what it is it's saying that the seller is not a non-foreign entity, that they're a citizen. And so they don't do the research, escrow does it, but what they do is ask the seller, and the seller discloses to them if they are legal or not. Because if they are not, there's a chance that the buyer is going to be held to pay 10%, Janet, you know? The 10%?
I don't know.
I think it's 10% of the whole purchase price the buyer would get withheld and would have to pay. Don't hold me to that number though, because that could be wrong, but there's definitely a penalty. And then the NHD, also a lot of entities think they don't have to sign that. No, you do have to sign that. The only people that don't have to sign it is banks. The successor trustee has to sign it.
Any questions about the required disclosure?
Which one are you referring to? I think we have a question over here.
Okay.
What was that? Go ahead and ask. What was that? For which section?
To some of
QS?
The QS. Yeah, it's the qualified substitute or the FERPTA. Now, say if you're a listing agent, you can also use the AS.
Just bringing up.
But only the listing agent can do that because you have to put the listing agent's or the seller's name, and only the listing agent can do that. It's auto-populated. So yeah, the AS, the QS, or the FERPTA, any of those are acceptable. Yep, it's all this. This is on command on the home page. It says KW Documents. All you gotta do is click on KW Documents, and there's a folder in there that says Required Disclosures, and it has all of the required disclosures for every kind of transaction.
So if you go to your dashboard here, and then you go into here,
Yeah, there you go.
you go into Find KW Documents, click on it, and then you have any required documents from our,
Click here, this required folder.
and then it's in this required folder up
Double
here.
click it.
And this is all required. Really hard on this, Angie.
This is Wendy. Wendy did all this. And then also on that checklist, it says WCMD on it, but that is no longer required. And so sometimes the things that I notice from people is the WCMD changed like I think 6 years ago from the WHSB. And so since the WHS was the beginning form, and it switched to the WHSD, and then the WCMD, everybody uses all three of those freaking forms. It is so aggravating. None of them are required. Don't waste your time. It's just ridiculous. And the same thing, like, they'll fill out, what is that, there's a Megan's law. All these other disclosures, they're not required. You're over-disclosing. You know, you don't need to disclose all that stuff. It's all in the contract. As long as you go over the contract with your client, then it should be covered. You don't need all those disclosures. And it makes you look bad because you're repeating yourself on all this stuff.
Do we have any other questions for the disclosures for Angie?
I have a question.
Yeah. Who's that? Online?
Cecilia, yes.
What's up, Cecilia?
Hey, you know, I know you're saying we don't need the WCMD and WHSD,
Correct.
but other offices do require it, so why do we refer them to?
Well, you can either answer back to them and say, our office does not require these, use this email for your compliance, or you can sign them. I mean, it's your choice. You don't have to sign them, though, because it's extra forms. But sometimes it's easier just to sign them.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, Cecilia.
All right, what else? Having a brain fart, guys. I can't remember everything I was first to take better notes.
While she remembers that, when is it a good idea to submit for the CPA request? We're gonna do a trick question here. As soon as you have the commission instructions, please upload them into Command. Please request the CDA. All we need really to do the CDA is the commission instructions and whatever contract, if you're collecting anything extra, anything going out to the seller or buyer. The documents is Angie's side, transaction is my side. I don't need all the documents like Angie does. If you don't have all the documents, but you do need the CDA right away, please just submit for it. Sooner the better. Sooner the better. That way escrow knows what's going on. Sometimes they'll get a CDA and they'll say, where's this extra $350 coming from? And I said, well, they have it on the BRBC, and they didn't get the BRBC. So it just saves a lot of the gaps.
And when you request that CDA, you have to leave a note if there's additional compensation. But you have to leave a note because there's just too many places you can put it now. I mean, you can put it on a BRBC, on the contract, on the MT. She doesn't have time to go clicking through everything looking for it. So if you don't leave a note that there's additional compensation, you might not get it.
Also,
so make sure you leave that note.
if there's anything being paid to the seller or buyer, or any referrals on that contract. Sometimes there's extra referrals on it, or there's compensation, or what is it? Concession. So it's just leave it in the notes. It's better for us to know in the notes when we're making the CD. Sometimes I don't have all the documents. Sometimes I'll just put in the commission instructions and I don't have the BRBC. And I'll send over the CA without any extra additional bonus. And they'll say, where's the 350? I'm like, where's the BRBC? So it's just, the sooner the better. Just so we can go revising everything that's needed. Angie can check everything. If there's anything needed to be revised or re-signed, you have time before it closes. Angie can review it. There's time to get stuff filled out and organized and corrected before it does close, and then there's the broker that has to put it.
And then a couple things when you're collecting that additional compensation, you have to label it. Like, you know how it has the compensation that says 3% or it says and then it has a number, or you can put or and put another number. So don't put your additional compensation up there on that and. Put it down under section H and put buyer agrees to pay whatever it is and what it's for. And don't use the word fee when you're talking about Keller Williams money. Because I'll kick it back and make you black it out and initial it, and it's just really annoying.
You put KW compensation.
Yeah, just leave the word fee out of it and we're good.
You can put 350 KW compensation, and then if you collect DCP and 450 TC. That's it.
So let me clarify. So the compensation is, for example, 3%. That's it. Or
no, not or. Don't want to ever use or.
The second line.
That's a big mistake people do. They put that or.
Is the money like 6,000.
Yeah, that's the or. So you don't want to do. You don't want to put it there. You want to put it under section H. On the listing agreement, it's section K. On the BRBC, it's section H.
And there are other terms. So that's only if you're collecting TCP or if you're having the buyer pay your transaction. So this is apart from the percentage.
And the reason for putting it on that section is because say your compensation changes, which it does a lot of the time. Then you have to do a modification of terms and you're changing it to 2.5%. If you don't include the additional compensation that you wrote on the top, then you don't get it. So as long as you put it under section H or section K, you don't have to include it and it's already part of the contract. So it's just good business. Okay, now the affiliated document. For a while there, we were requiring it on all files. It is no longer required on all files. Only if you use OnTrack or Monarch. If you don't use OnTrack or Monarch, don't use it. And then if you use it, you also have to use the use of non-standard forms advisory. They're both on the if applicable list.
So no affiliated.
No affiliated unless you're affiliated. And then on all referrals, you also have to have the RAD, the Realtor Acknowledgement and Disclosure. And only people that need to sign it is your client.
We are requiring a command opportunity for referrals now. Do not request the CDA. We handle that when the check comes in. But all we require in there is the RAD and the W-9.
And the referral agreement.
Referral agreement. That's the three things that are required for the referral opportunity.
For the CDA, you would email Patty on the side and let her know I have this referral and I need a CDA for it, and this is in. So she'll do it.
The RAD, the referral agreement, and then the W-9.
And you'll have to put the CDA in there once you get it too.
And the CDA once you get it there.
That's for, I'm sorry, outside.
Outside referral. That's for outside referral.
Not internal.
Internal, so we handle them through command when we create the CDA. That's why we say put the photo.
The outside.
Yeah,
like when you're going out of
outside
state and stuff.
It was
Yeah,
anywhere.
in Florida or something. That's an outside.
Yep. Window got it, you guys.
Excellent.
Excellent. Do we have any other questions on these?
I know it's not that long of a class, guys, but that's all I have.
Do we have any questions on the VPs? The verification of properties? No?
you guys cover at what point should they submit for them to review?
Oh, that's a good idea, for the compliance. So, people have been waiting until they get most of the items, if not all the items, and then they submit for review, and there's like 34 or 40 items, and I open it, and it's close to closing, and I'm just like, I have a heart attack. Do not do that. I don't know if we're gonna go back to first review, second review, third review, but we gotta do something. So when you first get your contract signed, you're gonna upload it and you're gonna submit it. You're not gonna wait for anything else, you're gonna submit that contract. And then once you get your escrow items, with your commission instructions, your NHD, you're gonna upload all of that and submit that. Like right away, don't wait.
And then request a
And
CDA.
request a CDA. And then once you get your disclosures fully executed, then you're gonna upload those. As you get them, you need to upload them. Please don't wait till the end because it just makes nightmares because half the time there's stuff missing from the file and then escrow closes, we can't get anything else signed.
Guys,
So you don't get your check.
would a timeline of kind of the window, if you guys had that, would that be helpful? Like if Angie and Patty made a list that said at this point you should submit.
You guys better say no.
At this
Yeah.
I want to.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
So it tells you would like it like a first review,
Because-
second review, third review?
No, it's not that. It's when you should upload something just so that it's there.
Yeah.
Because the problem is that then it delays. If Angie has to go through your whole file, guess what? It delays me who has the file submitted ready to go.
Yeah.
So those are things that you want to be aware that it's not just your file that's being reviewed. There's a ton of other agents that need CDAs done, files reviewed, things like that. So yes, the checklist is beautiful, but if you're uploading it at the last day when escrow's closed, that doesn't help anyone. So maybe something like, once you have this, submit. Not first review, it's just submit it. And when you have these documents, upload, submit it.
Right.
Get it done quicker, because then that way you have kind of a guideline. It's not, hey, Patty's trying to hunt you down because the check's here and there's no CDA, we don't know what it's
Oh,
for.
and
there's
also, after you submit it, please go back and check that same day of what was reviewed. Because I review file and then 3 weeks later I'll hear from the file's closed and I didn't get any of this stuff. But I returned it 3 weeks ago. So you should have got it. And so you're not gonna get your check. So you just please make it easy. I want you to get your money. I really do.
We don't like holding your checks. We don't. We want to give them to you.
There's no interest that you are gaining on
Yeah.
submitting your check.
Yeah,
Trust me, I know.
The only interest you're gaining is knowledge. Because you're learning how to get that check.
So is there any more questions? I'll work on getting a timeline built. Somehow.
I'll work on
I
that.
don't know how to do that.
It's exactly what you said, just write it down.
It's to our advantage as we get the paperwork signed and ready,
Absolutely.
get it over with. Put
Yes.
it in, upload it, and then you don't have to worry about it. And you can check off your own copy that you already did. And then you get the whole thing and then you see.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Guys, there's nothing worse than when you get to the close of your escrow and then Angie says you need this and you have to go back to your seller, back to your buyer, ask them, they're like, we already closed, why are you asking me for this?
Yeah.
I'm not signing, now you got a delay. It's just a hassle. Get it done as you go. I know I've been on both sides.
Alright, that's fine then.
Do we have any other questions? Okay. Well, I appreciate everyone. Zoom? We good?
Nothing in
We're
Zoom.
good on Zoom too.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Wrap.
Right.
It's a wrap.
That was so nerve-wracking.
It's a
You did
wrappy
so
wrap. You
I'm
wanna end
gonna
it?
be straight voice shaking.
Bye, Zoom.